Yes, 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 Car Beautiful. Friday can mean one thing only. That's right, it's the pre-weekend sales. Monday, 512. Wednesday, 141. Get in. Friday, you're going to have to watch the video to find out what we flipped for a profit, guys, girls, non-binaries. Car Beautiful, it's true. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the channel, new subscribers. I'm John. I'm a reseller, go out to car boot sales and also charity shops to see what items are out there that I can flip for a profit online just to pay the bills, right? That's what it's about. Anyway, without further ado, yes, it's Friday, and as you guys know, it's the pre-weekend sales. Yes, yes, yes. So let me show you. You've seen me pick them out on the field. Now you can see what I've flipped them for and see the potential profit that you can make as well. Yes, so when you're out on the field, you can find these products. Right, first product was in a charity shop. That's right, in Chesham, and it was that one that was 50% off, if you remember. Yeah, this item was about £3.50, £3 on the ticket label. Yeah, it's not a top brand. The label there says, where are you? That one there. Yeah. Anyway, it's a lovely striped top. I've already turned it inside out, so on camera I'm going to have to turn it back inside to show that there's no defaults, no defects, etc. However, it's got a lovely bit of branding on there, MG. Yep, so we're going to say £2 paid because it was half price, thereabouts, probably about £1.75. Managed to flip that for a grand total of £9 beautiful pounds. Yes, please, thank you very much. Moving on, you see me pick this one up in Rickmansworth for £1. Now, remember me saying about certain TV shows, cartoons, branding can do very, very well. This is one such product. It's by Fremantle, so look out for that. It was an old 80s cartoon called Count Duckula. Yep, very, very, very funny in its day. You know, that's just a bit of retro for you, a bit of old cartoons when, you know, let's say PC in them days. So anyway, it is what it is, not what it's not. This is the Nanny plush figure. Just there, and the label is just there, so you can see it's up by Fremantle. Keep an eye out for that. You're not going to find many of these available online, as you can appreciate, because they're very, very old toys. I listed it. I went in at £27 for £1. Yes, please, we're taking it. Thank you very much. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? I'll show you the magazine for this one because it's gone out. Bought this at Denim car boot sale. The videos are all online. Feel free to go back at your own leisure. It's a Logic TV with remote. And I paid a grand total. I think the seller wanted 10. Wasn't too sure if it's working at that stage. And when you think about the profit margin, we bartered down to 8. He was more than happy to do so. Remote, magazine and TV. It's got a nice blue bezel on it. All works, shown in the description. Managed to flip that for a grand total of £49. Don't underestimate some electronics when you're out in the field. Yes, yes, yes. Next one is a beautiful item. It's a velvety blazer. Yeah. The name is Gertine, I do believe. Is it in that pocket or the other pocket? Let me show you a pocket that hasn't got a label in it here. Yeah. So it's Gertine. Yeah. Lovely velvety blazer. He's going to stick it on now. Do his weekly hey, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. My name's Car Beautiful, otherwise known as John, to the subscribers that have met me out in the field. Hope you're having a fantastic day. There we go. So it's a blazer, beautiful. Paid a couple of quid in a charity shop in Pinner. As you can appreciate, I don't pay too much. You know, I'm a bit tight when it comes to money, innit? As my subscribers will tell you. Managed to flip that for 20. It's probably worth a bit more, but I've had it on the listings for a long time. Happy just to get rid of it. Still making profit, 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 yes? Right. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own heartbeat drive you crazy. Why am I singing Eagle songs? There's a reason for that, which I'll show you very shortly. Give a think about it. There's a reason for everything. So, I was in the charity shop. You see me pick this one up for £1.50. Yes, £1.50. Boss, for £1.50. We'll be taking that right, just hidden at the bottom. Yeah, people were looking at it, but hey, right place, right time, definitely the right price point. Yeah, £1.50. Managed to flip them for a grand total. I did go in high, actually, I won't lie. I had it listed for about $39.99. Anyway, got an offer last night coming in for £28. If I keep looking away down there, it's because I'm looking here at my paper that's got all my relevant information on it. So I do apologise, guys, girls, non-binaries. I don't intend to be rude. So yeah, Boss headphones, they're in-ears, and that flipped for a grand total of, I just told you, I forgot, £28. Lovely jubbly. We'll take that. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Right. Where are you? Yeah, down here. So I'm going to go down. Down. How you doing? Did you miss me in my absence? Yeah, anyway, it is what it is. So, recognise these guys? Yeah, they're a pair of boots, okay? Fair enough. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. However, I picked up 2 pairs of boots within the space of about a week, 10 days, yes? I bought 1 pair in charity shop in Eastcote for £10. And the other pair when I was out on the field in Hatfield direction. Yeah, a little bit later in the week, and I bought another pair for £8, yes? One size 11, one size 7, yep? So, they're there, but they're the boots there, yep? Remember I said be on the lookout for a certain brand? Excuse them, what? They're actually Haix. Can't really see that. Haix. Yep, they are a company that specialise in boots, shoe wear, for like the military, for the paramedics, for the police force, and all the other services that are out there to help us at the end of the day. And thank you very much for your services, by the way, each one. To all of you. Tongue-tied, not enough coffee. So yeah, I mean, like I said, all the major forces use these. Very, very strong boat, good for walking, hiking, and all them lovely things, yes? Right. So again, I paid £10 for those. Those are the bigger boots, as you can see there by the boots. And I need coffee. Please give me coffee. Do I pause this video and just, go back and edit it so you guys don't even know that I'm losing my marbles? Or do I continue? You know what? I'm transparent, as you know, so I'm just going to keep videoing. Right, pause, jump. Haix boots. £10 paid, and that's returned £40. Took an offer. Yes, they can command more. I did have them listed a little bit more on eBay with watches. It's about 65 if I'm not mistaken, give or take. However, Vinted came in and said, we'd take 40. Of course I will. I've only paid £10 for these boots after all said and done. Yes. Well, there we go. We're almost there. Right, so one last item, literally just sold prior to making this video. Yeah. Needed that. Thank you very much for your patience. Welcome to the Hotel California. Gonna take you there. Yes. Do you know what I've sold now, guys, girls, non-binaries? Think about it. Hotel California, take it easy, can only mean one thing only. Yes, that item that I picked up at the car boot sale in Chorleywood, one of my favourites. Yes, it's been here a while, don't get me wrong, but it's huge. Absolutely huge. Yes, it is this beautiful. Look at him. Isn't he absolutely gorgeous, yeah? No, not me. No, I'm not that vain. But he is absolutely magnificent. He weighs an absolute tonnage, to be fair. He's got a couple of chips in there. He's got a hole there just under it by his wing, where he's being clipped. But it is like semi-resin, yeah? I mentioned that the wood there has the stand, if you like, will need treating one way or another. I don't know. Anyway, believe it or not, he's flying. And I say flying. There you go, I can rest my hand. He's actually, later, buddy. He's looking at me with evil eyes. Via GSP, he's going abroad. So whatever they paid a lot more in taxes, yeah? He's going to the Netherlands. You going on vacation, buddy, or are you going to go relocate there? He's going to relocate there, apparently. Yep. He's going to spread his wings. Forgive me. So, as you know, I paid £10 for him, yeah? You know, when I saw him at the car boot, I can't leave him there for £10. Beautiful. Oh, I'm always on the lookout for quirky and unusual items, yeah? If it's items that you don't kind of find every day, then it's going to be an item that's going to certainly catch my attention. It's going to catch my beady eye, yes? Okay, or my eagle eyes. You like that? No pun intended. So, £10, that's right, paid for the eagle out in the field. I've got it on camera. Go and watch the video if you so wish. You know, I've got some great content there. If you want to build up your product bank, it's all there, all for free. You know, all I ask is that you hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and then you'll know exactly when my videos are going out. Hopefully I'm getting one out every day for you. That is the plan. Yep. So, £10, and I've just flipped him. But don't forget, they paid extra in taxes, etc. GSP, he's going to the Netherlands, and they paid me a total of £60. Yes! 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 So, in the grand scheme of things, as you know, I love to tell you that kind of expression, because, you know, we're full of positive vibes here, yes? We have spent a grand totalage, moneyrage, making up words, of £50 and 50p. So we just say 50 just so I could fit it just in there for you, yeah? £50 has been the outlay for all these items. So that's pretty damn good, yeah? Pretty damn good when you work it out, yeah? And what's the return on that, I hear you say? Well, for the £50 outlay, which is budgetable in this day and age, as you know, that's like half a weekly shop, yes? So if we can save a couple of pounds each week, you know, we can certainly make that £50, yes? And then we can find such products out in the field. And when we find such products out in the field, we know to look out for them, to buy them, etc., etc., etc. So we're going to flip that £50 that we've just had in our pocket, and we're going to then invest it into certain products that are out in the field, that you see me at the car boot sales, you see me at the charity shops. You now know in your memory bank that these items are there. They're there to be found. They're there to be flipped for a profit. Some are small profit, some are bigger profit, you know. But at the end of the day, you've got to think to yourself, everything is a profit, yes? Everything gets bigger and bigger at the end of it. So if you can pay your water, your gas, you can pay a little bit more on your food bills, yeah? You can pay your telephone bill, your mobile phone, you know, Sky TV if you're lucky to have that, or you've got a Fire Stick, hey ho, diddly ho. But the end of the day, what you're looking to do is invest that £50. Invest, yes? That's where you've got to look at it, excuse them, wow, right? £50 outlay, yes? And that's going to return a grand total of £334 in your account. That's right, 334. 334. 334 is yours. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, girls, non-binaries, you also can find these products. They're out there. You've seen me in such places. You've seen me. And it's not easy. Sometimes you can walk around towns and charity shops for a good part of 4 hours, 5 hours, and not find one thing. You can see sometimes go around a car boot, round and circle, and other resellers have got there before you, and they managed to find the certain products, yeah? That's what I'm saying. These videos are here to educate you guys, girls, non-binaries, yes? Put these products in your memory bank, so when you do walk past the table at a car boot and you say, why does that product ring a bell? You're going to look down and you go, hey, 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 hey. You know, Car Beautiful said, look out for said products. You're going to pick it up. Then you can do your research because it's in your hand. Until that object's in your hand, another reseller, another buyer can pick it up and purchase it before you're doing your research. So always make sure at the car boots, you've got that item in your hand while you're doing your research. Tip. So how have we done for the grand total of the week? Well, as you know, the glasses go back on for this, yes? We're looking at Monday. I'll move over here. Actually, no, I'll move over here. Monday, 512. That was a beautiful start to the week, yeah? That meant we didn't have to worry then about how the rest of the week was going, yes? Wednesday, midweek sales, 141. Yep, so we're going to put them up there as we go along. We're about there now, yes? And today, Friday, we've had a total of, what are we going out now for? £334. Yes! Yes! That's another £1,000, guys. Like I said, this is the time of year to be doing your listings, yeah? This is over 5 days, Monday to Friday. It's not guaranteed. Please do not take everything at gospel at face value when you watch other YouTube videos, yeah? It's not guaranteed. It's all about having the right products. Some products I've had in my warehouse now for months and months and months. Doesn't mean because you've got that Gucci designer suit, I'm just using that as an example, I haven't got one, but doesn't mean just because you've got a Gucci suit that you picked up at a charity shop for £15 and you got it listed for £1,000 that it's going to instantly sell. You know, I'm not here to tell you that, yeah? Sometimes you can be holding on to certain products and they can take forever to sell. So you need to do your research when you're in charity shops, at car boots. Look at the sell-through rate. So what you're looking at is when you look for your products on the eBay listings, you put the listings in, you look at the product, you look at the similar products if they're not always the same, are they, yeah? And if there's 32 listed, yep, and if there's 32 listed and 5 sold, you kind of get the point that it's not a big seller, yeah? But if there's 32 listed and 1,000 sold, you then got to think to yourself, this has got to be something worth considering because it's certainly a product that a lot of people seem to be interested in at the moment. Again, with Christmas coming up, do look at seasonal things, but don't go silly when you're out there buying seasonal things because, you know, some people are on a budget. If you can find vintage items, decorations, you're doing well. Very, very well. However, generic Christmas decorations, don't overspend because you're going to then have it in your warehouse, your storage, your loft, if you're lucky to be living in there rather than a masonette like me. And that's going to be sat there gathering dust, yeah? It's all about quirky, unusual items that are festival. Yeah? Anyway, guys, girls, non-binaries, I'm going to add a little bit of footage to the end of this about yesterday. I went to the recycle centre, yes? And I got a couple of £100 of items for free. Can you believe it? Yeah, because when you go to the recycle centre, as is Hillingdon, right? They've got a little marquee, and in that marquee, anything that people want to reuse that's still reusable in that sense, you just pick up for free before they send it to landfill at the end of the day. I managed to pick up some vintage records. Yeah, I mean vintage, for free. And just as I was about to leave, another old lady, God bless her heart, suddenly carried a, what are they called, like Tupperware pot, and it was a soda stream, yes, with gas in the machine, 3 bottles, and a spare gas canister. I was in the right place at the right time. Why? Because that object there can particularly go for £40 to £50 on its own. Thank you very much. Anyway, guys, girls, non-binaries, have yourself a magnificent weekend. Weather permitting, we're definitely going to do some car boots of some style this weekend. It's looking okay-ish at the minute. As long as it stays dry today, Friday, we will be fine. We're ready to rock and roll, yes? So, let me get these orders packed and shipped out the door. And I'll catch you tomorrow with some more footage, hopefully. Thank you very much for your time, your patience. Any questions, please put them down below. You know, keep it clean, keep it fun, keep it quirky, you know. Be a bit cheeky if you want. You know, we like a little banter. Have yourselves a great weekend, guys. Take care of yourself. Those around you, I've said it once. I've said it a million times on this channel. You are amazing. Yes, I'm talking to you in particular. You're amazing. You know you are. You've got inner strength, inner beauty that is just growing day by day, and you're getting through each and every day, and it's making you stronger as a person from within. So keep doing what you're doing because you're doing well, yeah? Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Guys, girls, non-binaries, catch you later. Hey there, car beautiful. So I got to the recycle centre and they got a place called a reuse section, which I'll flip the camera around in a minute for you. So yeah, basically, yeah, I'll turn around, it's easier myself, right? So just in that little section there, where that little tent is basically where we can drop things off that other people can take for free and make good use of, right? So I managed to pick up some void fill for free. Little ice bucket down there, nice. And all those vintage records there for free. Thank you very much. And just as we was about to leave, someone's just donated this lovely, lovely soda stream. Bottles and canister, etc. So talk about right place, right time. Vintage records, quite a lot of them, right? For free. Ice bucket, free. With a nice equestrian kind of theme to it. Void fill, free. And you just see me pick up the soda stream with bottle and gas for free. Get in, right place, right time.